With 2 months to go into the Dallas Cowboys season, all we can do is hope and pray that this is the year the Cowboys get further in the postseason and prove their doubters wrong. Cowboys Nation can still dream, knowing what we know and hoping for the best. We wanted to list out some dream scenarios for Dallas in this upcoming season. We know that winning the Super Bowl is obviously the biggest wish, but we tried to keep it a bit more realistic. We begin with the defense. DeMarcus Lawrence is an incredibly valuable veteran piece of the Dallas defense. With Randy Gregory now in Denver, Lawrence's season as a dominant defensive end becomes even more important. Although the Cowboys added Dante Fowler Jr. and Sam Williams this offseason, Lawrence is still clearly the best defensive end on the team. Meanwhile, Micah Parsons will likely be sent to hunt down the quarterback a few times during the games, but the team has explicitly stated that they plan to keep him as a versatile linebacker. For that reason, Lawrence needs to pick up his sack numbers to help make up for those lost in Gregory's absence. Even though his importance was still felt in the past few seasons, the 8-year veteran hasn't had a double-digit sack season since 2018. It's part of the reason he gets overlooked as one of the league's best edge rushers. Next up is Ezekiel Elliott. The man needs to have a Pro Bowl year. The reality is that of late, Ezekiel Elliott has not played like a running back worthy of this 6-year, $90 million contract he signed in 2019. He hasn't made a Pro Bowl since 2019 and looked visibly slower than he was in his first 3 years as a pro. Of course, he was playing through injury in 2021, but he still looked like a shadow of himself. If Elliott wants to prove to the Cowboys that he is worthy of the remaining running back one spot and money, he needs to shine this season. His coaches and teammates are continually telling people of how he is the healthiest he's ever been. But is it all talk? Or can Elliott really live up to his paycheck? With Tony Pollard on his tail and no guaranteed money left on his contract after the 2022 season, Elliott needs to have a career year. Doing so will only help himself and his teammates. And finally, the Cowboys win the NFC East again. This is probably one of the most hotly debated topics in the NFL right now. The last time a team won the NFC East in back-to-back seasons was when the Eagles did it in 2003 and 2004. Will the Cowboys break that streak? That highly depends on who you ask. Some analysts believe that Philly's impressive free agency haul and draft additions makes them better. The good news for Dallas is that the Commanders and Giants should still be easy victories. But then again, any given Sunday, anything can happen. The Giants still have a ton of question marks, and Carson Wentz likely isn't the golden answer in Washington, D.C. Plus, the quarterback is still a sore spot for the Eagles. Jalen Hurts has shown potential, but certainly hasn't emerged as a top quarterback in the NFL. So as long as Hurts struggles to prove his worth, Philly will also struggle. The NFC East won't be as much of a cakewalk as it was in 2021 for Dallas, but can they end a 17-year streak and running back? Maybe, but then again, we'll have to wait and see every game play out in the NFL for the Dallas Cowboys.